Welcome to another episode of Passionpreneur TV. Today I'm here with Anna Mullins, who is Chopra certified and runs her own program called Anam Soul. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm so happy to be here with you.
So tell me a little bit about how you kind of got on your path, because you didn't know you were going to be an entrepreneur.
No. And this is a great story, and it's one I love to tell because I often joke that I'm like an accidental entrepreneur. I was settled into a very practical 9-to-5 life, corporate job, pension, 2-week salary, benefits, all of the comfy, cozy, safe structures that provide a lot of certainty. So I was really kind of attached to that life and attached to that identity, and I never saw my life going any other direction. So the universe obviously had another plan for me. I was involved in an accident about 5.5 years ago. And from that accident, I suffered from severe post-traumatic stress disorder, which catapulted me into this life of terrible panic attacks and anxiety, pain, and ultimately this really deep and dark depression. And living through that pain and living through those experiences is what fundamentally shifted me out of that safe zone and into a life where I needed to create more balance and have really reconnect back to myself.
Beautiful. And you found that at the Chopra Center.
Yeah, magically so. When anyone is doing spiritual growth and healing, I kind of go big or go home. Like I needed the top guru. I needed to really dig deep. So I headed straight to the Chopra Center and did a 4-day weekend retreat in the midst of all my healing called Spiritual Solutions for Women. So meeting these people and listening to those stories about really sharing their truth and sharing how they switched over into a more spiritual existence and a more spiritual life, for me was really transformative. And that was the catalyst to my action and really thinking, I got to get out of this attachment to this safety and really be okay with the uncertainty. There is no scarier place, and yet there is no such thing as certainty. So the lie that we tell ourselves is that we are able to create these predictable steps in this predictable life, like climbing the corporate ladder, getting to the next promotion. The truth about our life is that there is no such thing as certainty, and that we are all living in uncertainty day to day. And being able to connect to that truth and really find yourself in it and be present in that now moment, that's where the magic happens. That's the healing. Mm-hmm. You may be in a very predictable situation one day, and the next day your life could fundamentally change, whether by choice or not. In my case, it wasn't by choice, but there's no such thing as an accident. These things happen for a reason, and we are called into that uncertainty in order to really connect to that deeper purpose and connect to that authentic vision and that truth. And by sharing those parts of ourselves that sometimes we can feel very shameful about and feel that sense of unworthiness. For me, it was living in a place of being an A-type professional corporate person, strapping on those stilettos every day and having to switch into being the person who was in her pajamas and was really struggling to even get out of the house. There was a lot of shame in that, but the shame came because I had built up such an attachment to the perfection of the previous life and the previous identity. And do you know Brené Brown?
Yes.
She has a phenomenal quote. She says, "When perfection is the driver, shame will always ride shotgun." So in the absence of that attachment to perfection, in the absence of that sort of perfect, predictable life, we sort of end up in this shame. And the wonderful, magical, and also kind of tricky thing about shame is that there's no way out of it. We can only work through it. We have to speak up. We have to connect our truth to the truth of all of the other people that we meet. Because fundamentally, we all feel pain. Mm-hmm. We all feel sadness from time to time. We all feel fear and stress and distress. We all have this limited range of human experience and emotions. And if we're able to tap into that and really connect to one another on that level, that's really where the healing is, in that connection.
So is that what people are able to do when they join Anam Soul?
That is the foundation of my entire company. Everything I teach to, everything I speak about is connection. It's connection to one another. It's connection to our deeper purpose, that there's some meaning in these experiences, and ultimately that connection back to you, right?
It's a three-way.
It's a three-way. It's a great three-way. And you know what?
Only kind.
The only kind. So if I'm off track in my life with, for example, if I was off track in my marriage, I would say, where is the disconnection happening? Is that in communication? If I'm off track in my job, where's the disconnection happening?
Right.
Likely, I'm not speaking up. I'm not asking for what I need, and I'm not connected to those deeper needs and desires.
How do people sort of work with you then? How does the flow through go?
I always offer free consultations and free discovery sessions. So connect with me first and let's talk, let's consult, and we can do a discovery and find out really what direction is right for you. Is it group coaching? Is it private coaching? Or possibly is it working with me in another dimension that really we haven't even created yet until we meet each other?
I love it. Yeah. And she is a beautiful, wonderful speaker as well. So if you have an event that you would like to have Anna come and speak at around disconnection and living with uncertainty and how you can feel really comfortable in that space, she's wonderful to have as a keynote. So keep that in mind.
Thank you. Yeah.
So check Anna out. Her website is here below. And I don't know, just get in touch with us.
Connect to me.
Connect, baby. If you'd like to come on Passionpreneur TV, please drop me a line. Otherwise, subscribe to our channel. And in the meantime, I dare you to follow in your own heart's desire. And I'm Adara, and I dare ya to connect with your soul, baby. Connect with your soul. Boom, boom, boom. It's the soul that's in there somewhere all over. I don't know exactly where, but it could be here all day.